Okay. Everybody back?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
And just in case you haven't figured it out yet, he's setting Sai up to knock out the Phantom Thieves and then set her up for a mental shutdown.
Oh.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Don't blame Futaba.
Oh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Okaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too, but still.
Mama Strife?
I don't know what to do there. I want to know when, but I also want to know. I don't know. You choose, son. I can't.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these phantom thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the phantom thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her.
Yeah.
She said something odd when we were out drinking. That one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off.
Huh? I like them.
But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Ding dong.
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? Wait, he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I'm a phantom thief.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away,
Got
I
a dry
did
spot.
think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. run away, hide, and end up here, some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely would be receiving these messages if Strife was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by a mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone very powerful.
What?
Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Guess the chief had an inkling after all.
Sorry.
And food?
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. So Jira's still awake? This is kinda awkward. Go home, he'll worry. I'm gonna go home. Night.
Hey! Well then.
Got knocked over again.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look,
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
You gonna reward us?
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
Yes. Tomorrow. But it's only almost 6 there. Okay.
Mama Strife?
I didn't know it would.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
I know.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
I would love to know who he's talking to.
Hey, great!
Can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Kechi suggested they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little bit. Yo, you see the news? I embraced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kinda weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are surely against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let us talk more in person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
Yeah.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
We lost sight of our goal. Or they made this.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables.
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this!
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it. Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
How you feel?
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
You gotta give up?
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this, too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we'll overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
Alright, so we can't go out anywhere.
Please tell me somebody smacked him upside the head.
Who?
Not catch.
Hey!
Well, we don't get to go out anywhere.
Make sure your clothes up.
Wow!
Hey look, another place to add to our hangout spot. The Observatorium. Akibakuro. The planetarium atop a skyscraper is the ultimate spot for the viewing of stars.
All right.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you, too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. Should be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
True.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
Yeah, you can cooperate with that, but not the end.
We don't have a choice.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
This is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
What are you talking about?
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth. Judgment. Rank 6.
Alright.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear. A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Mama Strife? Don't do that. That's impressive. What else can you dig up?
What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men. We're Phantom Thieves! Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
That's twice now.
Twice now what?
That's twice now that in the middle of the scene it got wobbly and it faded to white. Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Where are we meeting again today? Oh right, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district. Kamasugaseki. Indeed. I've never heard of that place. Never been there though. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at that map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The Diet Building is right near there too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we are just gonna plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're gonna meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it.
Okay. This is the last break we're gonna take for the night.
Damn it.
Why?
You're getting right to this scene and...
You has to go?
I'm potentially gonna have to go in like 15 minutes.
Alright, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'll give you 10 minutes to see as much as you can. So, we'll be right back, folks, I promise. This is the last one, then we're gonna wrap up these few days. Alright, we're back.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's
here we
hurry
go.
up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
Fucking Futaba.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if we were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting in sports.
Gambling then!
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Welcome to the palace of Sai Nichima.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
Look familiar, Mama Strife?
Uh-huh.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention.
Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though. whenever arrests are made for her cases. I brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a codename too.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using their real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then.
This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration room. Okay, and just for you, Mama Strife, real quickly here. Akechi has alternative attires too.
Yeah.
Are they gonna show here?
And won't show here just
I should
yet.
write something.
Focus.
Okay. Now all I gotta do is plug it in.
Okay.
Looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Well, there's Akechi's Phantom Thief outfit.
Oh, wow.
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
Yeah,
No.
he's gone at the top
This
of
is
my
my
list.
mental image of a person who sticks to their
house.
justice.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than
Be
sticking.
the one that betrayed him.
That aside, the
Because he
people in
wants
here
to
look
disband it.
completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace. Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted.
What?
Considering what I see before me, it's difficult
Alright.
to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Okay.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
That's right.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card, as always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Well then, let us begin by securing our own route. Okay, so we'll swap out Morgana for Akechi.
Sai's palace is where they got caught, isn't it?
Uh-huh. So there's Akechi's base outfit. We'll go through his outfits real quick. We have the summer uniform.
You know what? He's high on my list of being an asshole, so I really don't care.
Well, we're still gonna do it anyway.
It looks like the Crow anyway.
What's your uniform?
Oh my.
Winter clothes. That's sweater vest though. Tracksuit. Again, it's weird to picture Akechi in a Shuchen track uniform.
Isn't it though?
Gekken High. Persona 3.
Sorry, son. Akechi got me pissed off, demanding that they disband.
Persona 4. Persona 1. Persona 2. Boss's outfit, Catherine. Looks like a James Bond outfit, I swear to God, though. Zama's uniform. The butler suit. Serve me, Akechi! The Christmas outfit. Which, that is probably one of the funnier ones for him. That is just too funny. That is too funny to look at.
Yeah.
Dancewear inspired by Persona 4 dancing.
Interesting.
Shadow Ops uniform. Samurai garb. Imperial uniform. Not even gonna begin to say what that looks like. And finally, this is actually the first I'm gonna get to see this, but he has a Starlight outfit from Persona 5 Dancing.
Really?
Oh my dear God.
My lord. What the actual fuck?
Holy shit.
Well then.
Oh, okay. Really expect that.
Okay.
Focus.
Damn it.
Right up, really, right off the bat with this.
Is that a rare one?
Alright, I should probably...
Let's shoot it! Easy if we stay focused.
Right off the freaking bat.
Such a pain.
Should probably head up.
Behold!
Okay.
I don't imagine you'll be still streaming when I get back.
Like I said, once I get to the end of October, I'm out.
Go down.
So I'm gonna pop out of Discord for now. If you guys are still on, I will chat with you later.
Alrighty.
On your knees! Amazing, Panther! This is a holdup!
Or loud.
You've got a new mask, Joker!
Right off the bat with a treasure demon.
Wow.
All right. See it. I can see it.
Indeed.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
I can feel it.
Shadow
So
side.
you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it! Over there!
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her. Let us get after her, Joker.
I can feel it.
It's a treasure chest. I don't see any...
Focus.
The effect of the cognitive world is weak here. A safe haven. Looks like... Got it.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Members card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but
A shadow!
as I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all.
I have high expectations.
I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those. Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood! Persona! Now, Robin!
Let's do this! Eat this!
Come! Go down!
Persona!
Not bad.
You're not so bad. I am incapable of much more. Now then, let us decide and deal with the shadows quickly. Wait. Doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can. But now that we have an infiltration round, I suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well. I'll trust your experience and judgment. Let us do that. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we can continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We'll need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First, we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest in a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines. A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I am not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Of course. Perfect. I will be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now. Let's prepare well for the coming task. Yes. My apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We will be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all of your expectations.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got. Okay.
This rare opportunity, let's steal Nijima's heart. Things have been really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. It's a problem for me, too, if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low. Hey!
Alright, can't go out.
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Alright, October 30th.
Jeez.
Stop checking your phone while you're eating. Just concentrate on your food. I don't think you like that. The time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change her heart. Right. I'll be counting on you. We may all have our own unique way of doing things, but we should just proceed forward as usual. Don't worry, Strife. I trust you. That's why I asked that you lend me your help.
Hey!
There's no need to get too worked up about this, right? Take as much time as you need to get ready. Anything goes as long as it helps out our mission. You have our trust. You're a leader, after all. Shapeshifter.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey!
So we have 21 days.
Nice!
We have 21 days to steal Sai's heart.
And when do you go back in again?
Let's see. You ready? The games are on me today. Just be sure to keep up. If you insist. Don't worry, I have a lot of money on me today. Now, let's get to it. Get into your stance.
Come on, man.
No,
you gotta
too
aim.
slow. She is playing erratically. Hey! Give him his money back. What the? Just ignore them. Oda, you took his lunch money, didn't you? He forced you to a battle, right? Yeah. And when I lost, he told me I owed him money. Who do you think you are? The king. Huh?
Wrong.
I didn't take it, I earned it. That money is for my war fund to help me get stronger. What the hell does that mean? You're crazy, just like your mom. I heard your mom was being weird at a restaurant the other day, too. The waiter caught her leaving without paying, and she said that she just forgot. She even snapped at the manager and told him his employees needed to be better trained. Shut up. My mom says that your mom is a bully, and you're just like her.
You bastard!
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I'm the strongest, the best, the king. If you want your money back, you'll have to beat me. It's not making any sense. Somehow, some way, you're gonna pay us back. The only thing you're good at is playing games. Huh? You're just like the bad guy in a movie. I hope the Phantom Thieves get you.
No way.
Bad guy? Me? Really? Even though I'm strong? I'm not a bad guy, am I? You're acting like one. No, I'm not. I mean, I won. I got stronger just like the Phantom Thieves did. So how am I the bad guy? I guess I already knew that. I felt bad even when I was winning. I won't do it again. I don't want to be a bad guy. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hey, do you hate me now? Not at all. Really? Like, really you don't? That's great. I don't want you to hate me too. The Phantom Thieves are strong because they defeat strong enemies, right? Beating up on weak opponents, that's bullying. That's what bad guys do. I was wrong. Thanks, Eclipse. I wouldn't have realized this on my own. Tower, rank 6, new ability, Cheap Shot, allows you to use down shot 3 times per infiltration.
Alright.
I'm gonna head home now. I need to think about what I did.
Bye.
I'll see you later. I'm so glad you picked up. Hey Eclipse, where did I go wrong? I just wanted to be strong like the Phantom Thieves, but somehow I turned into a bad guy without even noticing. The more I thought about everything, the more scared I got. Eclipse, are you sure you aren't gonna hate me? Of course I won't. Really? Pinky promise? Thank you. I won't make the same mistake ever again. Phew, I feel a little better after talking to you. Thanks, Eclipse. I don't know what I'd do without you. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now. See you at the arcade. You're back. Oh, how do I put this? I'm glad you made it home. Yo, Akechi. What is it? You got any idea who the true culprit might be? Oh yeah, you said you saw a masked guy, right? I wanted to ask about that too. Did you really see him? The masked guy's gotta be the true culprit, right? If this so-called true culprit is acting alone, then there can be no mistake about it. I see. The next question is, who is that masked man? Unfortunately, I do not know that much. Oh, you're useless. That is quite harsh. Aw, you're making me blush. That wasn't a compliment. At this point, I have yet to even grasp any clues. But once this is dealt with, I will surely capture him. I promise you that. We'll be counting you. Perfect. Leave it to me. It may sound somewhat odd for me to say this, but I am an exceptional detective. I assure you I will catch this culprit. Look forward to it.
He doesn't have any clues, but he's confident enough to say he can definitely catch the guy. No wonder he's a star detective. Even the way he talks about these things is different from us.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Shinjuku. And we're going to get an affinity reading.
What shall we do?
For Iwan.
Here we go. What do you think?
We're gonna go hang out with Iwa. People are dressed up for Halloween, that's cool. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Good.
Alright, come to the back.
Actually...
Listen up, kid. I figured out Suda's weakness. While you and Calvert were over at the diner, I was out getting info from a reliable source of mine. Turns out I guessed right. Suda was the one on the other end of that Hong Kong mafia deal. Apparently, he paid them all for a huge arsenal of guns.
Interesting.
This is where things start getting interesting, though. He was smuggling all that shit in. Why would he come to me asking for modified guns? I mean, don't something about that seem off to you? Absolutely. Right. That piece of shit's trying to lord his position over me, but he ain't got no shit now. What I'm really saying here is, I don't think those Hong Kong guys ever delivered on their end of the deal. They probably just took his money and flat out stiffed him on the guns. Masa told me something real weird back when you and Kawa were over at the diner, though. Apparently, the clan's been treating that Hong Kong transaction like some kind of massive business success. That means Suda's been lying to him this whole time. And now he's trying to use me to cover up his mistake. He's clever. Yup. Everyone's always known he's one sneaky son of a bitch. Don't matter now, though. Everything's gonna change once I tell the clan what's up. Suda's not gonna be able to keep intimidating me anymore. And I'll make sure Kaoru won't get labeled like I was. He'll be a regular, respectable adult. Something I could have never even dreamed of. I'm gonna go have a talk with Suda himself first, though. Gotta follow the Yakuza code.
Yo.
Hey, I got a favor to ask you. If anything happens to me, take care of Kaoru, okay? Okay? Going alone? Probably. I know he'd be able to get rid of me no problem without a witness there. But I gotta put an end to this. Besides, nobody would wanna... Wait a sec. I've got you.
That's right.
I want you to come talk to Suda with me. He's not gonna dare lay a finger on a civilian kid. It'll cause way too many complications for him. If you come as my witness, things will be miles safer.
Good.
Alright then, it's settled. Okay, then let me think of a reward. Gotta thank you for the info and for being my witness. How about I work even harder on that special menu? That should be good for you, yeah? Hanged Man, rank 7. Expert customization. Unlocks more parts for customization.
Alright.
Well, I'll hit you up when it's time. Let's do this, kid.
Later.
Thanks for today. Yo, about that witness talk earlier. Remember, it's too late to get cold feet now. You can't bail on me. But I'm obviously gonna look out for you. If it comes down to it, I'll personally take responsibility for protecting you. But considering who we're dealing with, we can't afford to take any chances. Bring it on. You really do have guts. But guts alone isn't enough to get by in this world. Remember, nothing's that simple. Look, I know I shouldn't be getting a minor dragged into this shit, but you're the only one I can rely on. When everything's prepped and ready, I'll give you a call. Later. And that'll bring us to the final day of October.
Good morning. My sister is serious. Her determination to win this fight is reflected in that casino. She won't be easy to beat. I know that better than anyone. I want to understand our situation as soon as possible. Let's go to the palace today.
Calm down.
Sorry. Perhaps I am getting a bit too high-strung. but I can't bear seeing my sister like this. We'll stop her, no matter what. If you're going by any chance, let me know. I'll make sure I'm ready at a moment's notice.
Let's get started.
Well then, let's get class started. I hope you remember what we've gone over until now.
Well...
What's this?
What do you want to do?
Yeah. We'll go ahead and finish the Master Swordsman.
Apologies.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. Let's see.
Size palace next to the last?
We'll talk about that more here in a second.
I'm just remembering something I thought I heard you say.
My.
Strife, have you decided on any plans for today? What's thinking? Huh? It's a time like this? It's a secret. You make it sound like it's really important. I suppose relaxation is pretty vital at times like these.
Hey!
In that case, I'd like to use this opportunity to bring my most recent harvest to Sakura-san.
Hey! I'm so glad. Hello, Sakura-san. I'm sorry for asking this of you.
It's all good. Not like I have customers to deal with. So, this is what you grew?
Yes. I'd like an honest opinion from a culinary professional.
Let me see. To be honest, both the taste and appearance are the opposite of what I'd call market grade.
I see.
But it's impressive you managed to grow anything at all up on a rooftop of all places.
I'm honored to hear you say that.
You know, I can't say it tasted good, but it was actually somewhat refreshing. Kind of like how you feel good after taking bitter medicine.
I first came across the plant in my house. It's possible that it's an experimental breed created for use at Okumura Foods. Thank you very much for the input, Sakura-san. I'll take note of that.
Hara's vegetables have a bitterness to them, but also exude a strong energy.
He's right. That was the same thought I had. I think I understand what Sakura-san meant when he said they were refreshing.
The sun-bathed vegetables seem to fill me with energy. They may prove useful during palace forays.
I agree! I'm so happy. I didn't expect this hobby of mine to provide value to the Phantom Thieves. This is actually the only thing I can honestly say I'm good at.
Sounds like hard work.
Thank you for worrying about me, but I find the work relaxing. Hey, do you think you could help me out again sometime? Like you did today? It's a deal. We're like real Phantom Thieves. Okay, I'll do my best from now on.
Hara seems a little more enthusiastic than before.
It seems you were probing into a certain conglomerate. There's the possibility you even infiltrated their company building. Perhaps some sort of connection? Tell me about this person.
Hey, Mama Strife. I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast aspired a new vow.
It
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Empress persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
She's the Empress?
Haru Okumura, Empress, rank 1. She is the final spot on the Arcana list for Persona 5. So you have no more holes! Yay!
Yeah, well, right now my laptop's across the room.
We'll update the list here in a little bit, but... New ability, Cultivation, allows you to grow vegetables with Haru on the Shujin Academy rooftop.
Alright.
You can ask Haru, who has an incredible green thumb, to grow vegetables for you. Haru's vegetables are full of energy and grant a variety of effects when used as items. They may prove useful when exploring the metaverse.
Still, he was right. The taste leaves much to be desired. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Your feedback on the vegetables was a big help. Oh, if there are any vegetables you'd like in particular, just let me know. I certainly have plenty of seeds, so if you have a preference, I'll prioritize growing those first. That was our deal. Huh? Oh, that's right. My, when you phrase it like that, it's oddly thrilling. Alright, I'm going home for the day.
Goodbye.
See you later. Let's see. You're back. Sorry. Alright. For our nighttime activity, we're going to actually try and catch Sojiro up, because he is massively behind. Him and Futaba are the only ones that are straggling right now. So, let's see. Sojiro. So I need to find the rank 8 stack.
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Yo. Oh.
Long charm. Made it myself. I got my finest coffee beans in it. I wanted to give it to you before the exams, but well, you still have more tests. Don't let up on the finals.
Yo.
Hey, Futaba. If I was gonna add something to the menu, what would you want it to be? maybe curry spaghetti? Or curry udon? Oh, and curry croquettes and curry pizza! You really like curry that much? Well, I guess it'd be pretty easy given the current menu. I'll give it some thought. How about you? Anything you want to add to the menu? Something with curry? You're hooked too, huh? Of course he is! This stuff's super addicting, man! Why haven't you answered my calls? Leave now, or else I'll be forced to contact the police. I'm not giving you a penny. What was that? Quit fucking with me. Stop it, Soichiro didn't do anything wrong. Shut your mouth, Brad. It's your fault I'm in this mess. Look, Futaba's my daughter. You may be her uncle, but you have no connection to her anymore. We can take it to court if you really want. Don't underestimate how hard I'm willing to fight. What? Not only do you have massive debt, but I heard you failed in your most recent business venture. How do you think the court would respond if they knew how wasteful you were with your money? God damn it. This is all your fault, you bitch, you cursed little... Eek! Futaba! This is assault! I'll sue! What are you talking about? You clearly fell down on your own. This delinquent attacked me. He's dangerous! This cafe's finished, you hear me? I won't let you get away with this. God damn it, what a pain in the ass. Don't you have enough problems already? I was just protecting Futaba. Nobody said you did anything wrong. To be honest, it should have been me trying to stop him. Are you okay, Futaba? My uncle said he's gonna sue. Don't worry. No matter what ends up happening to me or the store, I won't let them lay a finger on you two. I'm your guardian, after all. I have a duty to protect the both of you. So don't do anything like that again, you hear? I appreciate the spirit you showed, though. Hierophant, rank 8.
All right.
Time to head home.
Let's go, Futaba. Strife, I'll message you later. Big news! I looked up my uncle's name in mementos, and I got a hit. Would you be angry if I asked for your help? Of course I wouldn't. Really? Thanks a bunch. My uncle's name is Yuji Ishiki. Let's go to mementos and change his heart. But, I have a favor to ask. I don't really want to tell everybody about the time I spent living with him. Maybe someday, sure, but today's not that day. So I was thinking, can we maybe go? Just the two of us? I really need your help here, Strife, please? Dr. Maruki's leaving? Are you kidding me? This is so sad. I think I know who the Phantom Thieves are. If we report them, we will get 30 million yen. Want to just report anyone who seems suspicious?
You know...
It's already November. We've gone much all the school events now, so that frees you up for studying. It's getting a bit colder from now on, so wrap up warm and don't get sick. I mean it. If you even think you've got a fever, then go see the nurse. Oh, speaking of the nurse's office, Dr. Maruki's got to be leaving us on the 18th. If you need to talk to him, now's the time. He was kind of a quiet guy, but it was nice having him around. I'll be kind of sad to see him go. So if he helped any of you feel better, make sure you thank him before he's gone. Anyway, time to start class. Man, time really flies. A whole year has gone by already. Was school always like this? Don't it kind of feel different than usual? Do you think? I'm getting a weird feeling too. What do you mean? It's like the people around us seem restless or something. Pretty unsettling, right? Feels the same to me. I agree. Nothing seems unusual on my end. What about you, Makoto? Someone asked for me! Everything's normal over here. Most certainly did not ask you. Is Makoto sick today? Sorry, I only just noticed the chat right now. I think everyone's just agitated by the Phantom Thieves rumors. Try not to be affected by the people around you. It's important to stay calm in times like these. Alright, so I accomplished the goal today, and it only took me roughly about 6 hours to pull it off, so that's not too horrible.
I should write something.
So we're gonna go ahead and save it here. And we'll go ahead, we're gonna do a couple things here before we wrap up. Go ahead and update the list here. Actually make sure it's all accurate based on what I've got to. I'm behind on my guide. And I missed a crossword last night, but oh well. Alright, so let's make sure everything is as good as can be. So, Fool should be rank 9. Morgana is 9. Makoto is 9. And I can remove her romance option mark since Mama Strife deleted her. Alright, so that brings us to Empress, which we can now finally fill in that blank spot. Yay! Alright, so Haru Okumura. I hope if I hit the right key. And she is a romance option, so I'll put the little asterisk next to her until she's actually gone. And she is rank 1. We finally have another 1 on here. Mama Strife's gonna be hating seeing that low rank.
Yeah.
Alright, Yusuke, Max, Sojiro Sakura is now rank 8. He should be max now, but I'm behind. Takamaki, Ryuji, Just Getchi, Futaba's now up to rank...
Getchi at 6.
Yep. Futaba's up to rank 5. Fortune Teller is max.
Oh, I don't have that.
And she's also been X-nayed from the romance list, so we'll go ahead and delete that mark. Carolina Justine, 8. Hanged Man is now up to 7. Taitakami, max. Kawakami, max. Ichiko Oya. She's maxed, 10. Shinya Oda. He's in tower. He's up to 6. Kafumi Togo is up to 7. She's still on the list. Mishima is up to rank 9. Sun is maxed. Sai's up to 6. Yoshizawa is maxed. And Counselor is up to 9. So there we go. So that is the current list updated. So, and of course, the last thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna just double check. Excuse me. Alright, save complete, and let's go see what kind of new stuff we opened up in Thieves' Den before we call it a night here. Just out of sheer curiosity. New stuff to the Palace Maker, Music Player, Movie, and Gallery. Okay. New Velvet Room. Ah, Haru's Persona, Milady. Metaverse, the Korobo Army. Enemy, Okumura ruler form. New confidant. Ah, the fortune teller stand. And nothing new in the daily life category. New music to story. I have enough to get that. Swear to my bones. So boring. Nothing new to daily battle, but we do have a new dungeon. So we have Sweatshop. Sweatshop another version. That's probably the space area. And that's it for that. New archive, so we've got the Okumura arc. Special. PSB 2017 Everyday Mix. Orchestra Medley 2017. P3X P5 Dancing OP Mix. That'd be something interesting to look at. And then lastly, new archives. We got new battle cut-ins for Futaba and Haru. It looks like. New calling cards for Okumura. No new photos. Nothing on the others. We have new concept art for Metaverse Denizens, Okumura. And we have a new confident one for maxing out Chihaya. And specials. Work in progress on those.
Yeah.
And of course...
You're gonna dig up Akechi?
We now have Haru. That we can wander around in. I'm guessing that these two will be for Kasumi and Akechi when they, as we progress through the story. Run around here as Akechi, that ought to be fun. But yeah, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, guys. It's been a long day. Still got a little bit of laundry to do. Gotta get my work clothes done. We'll do one last save just to make sure. Alright. So, alright, guys. I have to work tomorrow, sadly. Which just really kind of sucks because, you know, tomorrow's Christmas and tomorrow's my birthday, so I'll be doing all that fun shenanigans stuff tomorrow. So, I don't know if I'll be doing anything stream-wise tomorrow. Maybe I just might do something like a little private thing. If anybody wants to, like, join in on that, maybe play some, like, Uno with winter cards or stuff. If anybody's interested in maybe doing that, feel free to just, like, send me a message and I'll work on setting it up and you guys can actually, like, tag in on that. So, but yeah, since we're just a mere few hours away from it, I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas, a Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a good one. If I don't pop in tomorrow, I'm considering maybe doing something small on Saturday. I'm not working Saturday, so maybe do something there. But bare minimum, I'm going to be back next Tuesday, Wednesday, and potentially Thursday with more Persona 5 stuff, Persona 5 Royal stuff. So we'll be back and hopefully try and get more progressed through this. And then once the new year starts, we'll be back to a one-day-a-week with Persona. Right now, the official guide for Persona 5 Royal is only up to September 11th, and I'm already into November, so I may have to put Persona on hiatus for a little while. I hope not, but we'll see what happens. So I'll keep in touch with BK and see if he can keep floating me an advanced copy or something. So anyway, till then, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever you got going on right now. I hope you're having a good one, and I'm gonna keep it clean, just in the spirit of Christmas. So,
good night, everybody.
Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night and your day. And just remember the golden rule of gaming. If you're gaming right now, and I know you probably are, remember to game hard or go home. And if you're already at home, just clean up when you're done. Christmas is coming, Blake. Christmas is coming. Make sure that's the only thing that is, okay? So, until then, I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your night. Say goodbye, Mama Strife.
Bye-bye, everybody.
See you guys later.